Today, we would like to use Seiber's concept piece to explain how this 12-tone piece could be presented in an unconventional way.
Matyas Seiber is a Hungarian-born British composer. The concert piece for violin and piano was composed in 1954. Hans Keller, a famous music critic, said Seiber's concert piece can be shown to offend against every single 12-note rule while heeding the spirit of each. In the following, we will explain why Keller described Seiber's piece in this way.
First, let's listen to the prime role played by the violin. As we can all see, all 12 pitch classes sound before any pitch class is repeated. In usual practice, we would draw a matrix to see if the next 12 notes fit any of the series forms. Let's listen first. Surprisingly, this does not belong to any series forms. In fact, Seiber separates the 12 notes into groups, and in each transformation, the notes in each group could be rearranged, and the sequence of the groups could also be changed. In this piece, there are three types of transformation. The first type is used throughout the first half of the piece. In these 24 notes, if we spell them by using integer notation, we could easily find how the notes are grouped. Seiber separated them into three groups. The prime form of the three small groups are all 0, 1, 6, 7. Therefore, the first type is made up of three groups of 0, 1, 6, 7. The second type mainly occurred in the second half. This is the most clear presentation from the following part in bar 168. Similar to the first type, it is also separated into three groups of 0, 1, 6, 7. But their normal form is different. By then, all possible 0, 1, 6, 7s have been extracted to the piece. The last type of transformation happened in the short middle section and closing section. In this case, the use of accents gave us a hint on grouping them into two groups. The prime form of each group is 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, and this is the third type.
In this presentation, we will focus on the first half of the piece. As we have mentioned before, there are 6 groups of 0, 1, 6, 7 throughout the piece. But is there anything special in these 0, 1, 6, 7 groups? Let's take a closer look into the 0, 1, 6, 7 sets in context. In the very first section, 1, 2, 7, 8, 5, 6, 11, 0, 9, 10, 3, 4 are presented. Now, we will color and label these 3 sets such that we have 1, 2, 7, 8 in yellow, 5, 6, 11, 0 in blue, and 9, 10, 3, 4 in green. By annotating the violin part with the previous symbols and labels, a regular pattern can be found. Take the first few bars as an example. First, we have 1, 2, 7, 8, 5, 6, 11, 0, then 9, 10, 3, 4. Next, the same set appears again. For the next 2 bars, the sets also appear twice consecutively in the order of 5, 6, 11, 0, 1, 2, 7, 8, then 9, 10, 3, 4. It is clear that there are some sort of regular patterns in the order of appearance in the first section of the piece. To aid the presentation, we have further listed out all the possible orders of appearance of the 3 sets. Here we have 1, 2, 7, 8, 5, 6, 11, 0, then 9, 10, 3, 4 as group A, 5, 6, 11, 0, 1, 2, 7, 8, then 9, 10, 3, 4 as group B, and 5, 6, 11, 0, 9, 10, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 7, 8 as group C. 3 more groups comes to our list by inverting group A, B, and C. Let's name them as group D, E, and F. Now, back to the score. In the first 8 bars, we have 2 group A's, followed by 2 group B's, then 2 group C's, 2 group D's, and 2 group E's. In bar 10 to 16, however, the groups are no longer presented twice. Instead, all 6 groups are presented randomly. Since the groups are changed more frequently, from once per almost 2 bars to once per bar, we believe it is a compositional technique to build up the tension of music. And what about the piano part? By looking at bar 1 to 8, only group D and E are featured in the piano part, while in bar 9 to 16, all the other groups are also presented without a logical order, which is similar to the violin part. Starting from bar 17, the distribution of pitch classes from the 0, 1, 6, 7 sets has changed. Before bar 17, the sets were presented separately by instruments. And from bar 17 to 88, part of the pitch classes are played by the violin and the remains are played by the piano.
From what Melody has introduced, the piece was nicely designed, not only with calculation on the use of different sets, but also adding some variations to that. Next, I would like to highlight some special spots in the first session. First, it is believed that there are some miscalculations or typos in the piece. In bar 9, both violin and piano have presented different 0, 1, 6, 7 sets. However, the red box here does not belong to any color sets. It is a 0, 1, 3, 8 set. But what if we put a treble clef here? It will become a 0, 1, 6, 7 set, which is also equivalent to the yellow set. Similarly, in bar 52, the notes in the red box is a 0, 1, 3, 6 set, which could not fit any previous set. However, if we put a treble clef here, it becomes a 0, 1, 6, 7 set again, and fit the yellow set. The second special spot would be about missing notes. In bar 42, the red dotted box stands out as it is a 0, 1, 7 set, where the pitch class E flat is missing to become a green set. However, an E flat is used here right after the set. Are the sets overlapping? Did Seiber intentionally wrote this? Let's take a look at this example. After deselecting the sets that fit 0, 1, 6, 7, we have 3 notes left in the piano part and 1 note left in the violin part. Since the pitch class C sharp in the violin part sustained, we could group it with the 3 notes in the piano part to form a 0, 1, 6, 7 set. But without any doubts, this is not an usual way to analyze a 12-tone piece. Lastly, I would like to introduce the most interesting place in the first session. This is a spot where we couldn't find any 0, 1, 6, 7 sets. Nevertheless, the 6 tablets have reminded us of the third type of transformation, the set 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. And the set fit very well in both violin and piano parts. Therefore, this small part is treated as a preview of the 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 sets. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.